Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about the journey from a simple contact list to a genuine collaboration hub. Now, that might sound like a small change, but trust me, it can completely transform how an entire organization works. It's about connecting not just people, but all their knowledge too. So, let's dive right in. So, have you ever been in this spot? You have a really critical question, and you just know somebody in the company has the answer, but you have absolutely no idea who. You're just stuck, and the clock is ticking. This one question can set off this whole frustrating chain of emails and messages, all just trying to hunt down that one person.
And yeah, that's really the heart of the problem, isn't it? This whole hunt for an expert, it creates friction, it wastes so much valuable time, it slows down important projects, and it keeps all that great knowledge locked up in little silos. I mean, simply trying to find a colleague becomes a roadblock to actually getting work done.
So what's the first thing most companies do to fix this? Well, they roll out an employee directory. It's the logical move, right? A central place to find names, job titles, contact info. The main goal is just to put a face to the name and start building those first connections. And look, a basic directory absolutely brings real value to the table. It helps with collaboration, it strengthens the company culture, and it makes new hires feel a lot more welcome. By letting people find each other, it can spark new ideas and boost engagement. These are all big, important wins. But, as we're about to see, it's really just the beginning of the story. This quote from our source material just hits the nail on the head. A standalone directory does exactly what you'd expect, but that's it. It's a functional tool for sure, but it pretty much stops there. And in today's super fast-paced, collaborative world, functional might not be good enough anymore.
Okay, so this is where we really need to shift our thinking. The goal isn't just finding out who someone is. It's about understanding what they know, what they're working on right now, and how you can actually collaborate with them. It's about going from a simple contact list to a real connection hub.
This slide lays out the evolution perfectly. On the left, you've got the digital version of an old Rolodex. It's just a static phone book. But on the right, you have a living, breathing network of knowledge. That's the critical difference. An integrated intranet doesn't just list people, it actually maps out their expertise, which makes the entire organization way smarter. And here's the crucial point. A powerful directory can't live on an island by itself. It really thrives inside a bigger ecosystem, an intranet that basically acts as the digital headquarters for the whole company. This is the environment where your directory goes from being a simple list to a powerful, living tool. So let's walk through what this actually looks like. Imagine a workflow like this, something that's only possible in an integrated system. You search for a skill, say data visualization, not a person's name. The system points you to a colleague. Right away you can see their rich profile and, yep, they're leading a relevant project. From that same screen, you can click to see the project brief and then use a built-in form to ask for their input. Every single step from finding them to taking action happens in one smooth flow. A standalone directory just can't do that. No way.
So what makes that whole amazing workflow possible? Well, it all boils down to one key thing: the rich employee profile. This is the engine that powers a modern integrated directory. It goes so far beyond just a name and an email address.
And this table just illustrates the difference brilliantly. The must-haves, those are the basics, right? The info you need to get in touch with someone. But the game changers, that's what unlocks real collaboration. Knowing someone's skills, their expertise, and the projects they're on right now, it transforms them from just a name on a list into a potential collaborator and a well of internal knowledge.
And this integrated hub is about more than just awesome profiles. It connects people to the tools they're using every single day. As you can see here, stuff like shared calendars, file storage, and company news all live in the exact same place. This doesn't just create a single source of truth. It means people can collaborate right where the work is actually happening.
So what's the big payoff for all this integration? Well, as this chart shows, the value is super clear and you can even measure it. A whopping 40% of the value comes from building a stronger culture. 35% is from making collaboration way smoother, and another 25% comes from higher employee engagement. It's a really powerful mix that changes how people connect and get things done. So, all of this brings us to the final and most important question. It's time to take a good look at your own organization and the tools you use. Are they just functional, or are they truly empowering your team to do their best work? So here it is, the final question for you and your team. Is your directory just a simple list, a digital version of an old paper phone book? Or is it an active, dynamic launchpad for collaboration? Is it a tool that doesn't just connect names, but connects ideas and actually drives your business forward? The answer? Well, it could change everything.